is about a little boy who was at home. He wasn't at school, and he was playing. What was he playing with? He was playing with his toys and his stuffed animals and his choo-choo trains
and some animals that are real stuffed animals.
And some real animals. He was playing with his pets.
And watching TV.
Oh, he wasn't actually watching TV because in this story there wasn't any TV. He was just playing. And so
he was playing with robots and cars.
Okay, guys,
he was playing with all kinds of different toys, and he was also reading all his books. But after a little while, he was tired of all of that, and he went to his mom and he said, "What can I do?" And she said, "Well, you know what? If you go outside, you might find something special." And he said, "What?" And she said, "I know about a little red house, a little red house, a little red house. I know about a little red house that has no windows or doors. This little red house has a star inside, a star inside, a star inside. This little red house has a star inside, but no windows or doors." Well, the little boy said, "Well, but Mom, where am I going to find that?" And she said, "Go outside and look." So he went outside, and he looked, and he looked, and he looked, and he looked, and he couldn't find that little red house with no windows or doors. So he was walking down the street, and he met a little girl, and he asked her, "Do you know about a little red house, a little red house, a little red house? Do you know about a little red house with no windows or doors? This little red house has a star inside, a star inside, a star inside. This little red house has a star inside, but no windows or doors." Well, the little girl said, "No, I don't know about that at all, but you know what? My dad is a farmer. Go down the road to our farm and go ask him, because he knows about all kinds of things. And if that little red house is anywhere in our village, he probably knows about it." So the little boy walks down the road to their farm, and he walks up to the barn, and he finds the farmer standing outside the barn doing all kinds of farm work. And so what does the boy ask him? Do you think you guys can sing it with me? The little boy asked the farmer, "Do you know about a little red house, a little red house, a little red house? Oh, do you know about a little red house with no windows or doors? This little red house has a star inside, a star inside, a star inside. This little red house has a star inside, but no windows or doors." And the farmer says, "No, I haven't seen a little red house like that in our village at all. I don't know what that is, but you know what? My grandmother lives up on that big hill next to town. And from her house, she can see the whole county all around. And so if that little red house is anywhere around, she'll be able to see it. And she's also really, really wise. So she will probably know what you're talking about." So the little boy leaves the farm and climbs up the big hill and knocks on the door of the house on the big hill. And the farmer's grandmother opens the door and she says, "Yes, can I help you?" And what does he ask her? "Do you know about a little red house, a little red house, a little red house? Do you know about a little red house with no windows or doors? This little red house has a star inside, a star inside, a star inside. This little red house has a star inside, but no windows or doors." And grandmother says, no, I don't know about that little red house. I've looked all around. I've never seen a little red house with no windows or doors. But you know who you could ask? The wind. The wind blows everywhere in the world. So if there is a little red house with no windows or doors anywhere in the world, that wind will have seen it. And the wind will be able to tell you. And the little boy says, but how can I find the wind? And the grandmother says, come with me. We'll stand on the edge of the hill. The wind always blows by here. So the little boy goes and he stands with the farmer's grandmother on the edge of the hill. And sure enough, soon he hears, ooh, ooh. And the wind goes blowing by. So the boy sings to the wind. Everybody knows what he sings, right? Do you know about a little red house? A little red house. A little red house. Do you know about a little red house with no windows or doors? The little red house has a star inside. A star inside. A star inside. The little red house has a star inside, but no windows or doors. And the wind keeps on going, woo-wee. And it sounds like the wind is saying, come with me. And the little boy can see the wind blowing down the hill. So he runs down the hill with the wind. And the wind is blowing into an orchard, so he runs into the orchard with the wind, and the wind blows all around a tree. And the boy runs all around the tree, and then the wind blows down. And it's a real apple.
Can you eat it?
You could eat it. Okay?
What's inside?
The wind blows down an apple. And the little boy says, oh, this is a little red house with no windows or doors, but, oh, it does. It has a star inside. Did the seed just fall out?
Who ate that piece?
Here it is, this little red house. The little red house. Just hold on to it. Little red house. Here it is, the little red house with no windows or doors. And this little red house has a star inside. A star inside. A star inside. Oh, the little red house has a star inside, but no windows or doors. Did you guys know that it has a star inside? It's an apple. The apple is the little red house. Well, of course you could eat it. It's an apple. Well, I'm not going to eat it now because I need it to show the next class, the star inside.
That is so special. Thank you.
But where's the star?